you guys doing? I'm sitting higher up. Sorry. I feel the whole thing. Hold on. There we go. Maybe it's the camera's fault. I should have looked before I started broadcasting. Okay. Not bad, huh? I love this camera. What is this camera? It's a Logitech C910, I think. The 920 didn't work on the... doesn't work well with the Mac, but the 910 does, and I hear it works better than the 920. So it is what it is. Is that fan still on? Hang on a minute. Don't ever buy a Hunter fan. I'm telling you right now. It's drives me nuts. The chains don't pull well. We've had problems with this Hunter fan. They went on sale like I'd say like a year and a half ago at Costco. We got them for like $90 each or something like that. Every one we put in our house is horrible. So they must have just dumped some defective fans off at Costco and was just trying to unload on us or something. Hey, so how you guys doing? Thanks for being here. We got a lot to talk about. So let's get into the time change first, because I'm an idiot and I didn't think that my love for football is equal to my love for broadcasting live. So next week football starts at 10 o'clock. I know my buddy Dan Zero probably can't make the new time because he said if it was later, he could. In fact, I'm going to make him a moderator right now. Dan Zero 77. Bink. There we go. So anyway, I apologize. We're going to be doing a time change. I never meant to ever change the time of the show, but we are. So that's happening. We're going to 9 a.m. Better for some of you who are overseas. A little bit earlier, we'll have coffee together at 9 a.m. every Sunday morning. And if you have to go to church, just go to church and don't worry about me. And if you go on Saturday night like I do, well, then you'll be good to go. So 9 a.m. starting next week. I'll be posting all over the internet our new time. But basically, that allows everybody. Nobody's going to watch me when football's going on, and I don't even want to watch me when football's going on. So anyway, do me a favor, give me a little shout out in the comment section of what your favorite football team is. I want to see what kind of fans we got out there. I love y'all, but the one team I never liked was like the Raiders. Everybody likes to hate the Raiders, and yet I put money on them this year. Can you believe that? I don't know why. I think I bet like 20 bucks on the Raiders. No, it was 10 bucks. 750 to 1, something stupid. 750 to 1 odds. I couldn't pass that up, so I threw 10 bucks at the Raiders. My fan's not bouncing up and down. It's the... See, I'm trying to... It's the... Hold on. There. It's the picture in the background. I have a fan right here, because it's like 100 degrees out here in Southern California. I'm jumping around. So that picture moves, and that picture makes the fan look like it's my light. Anyway, so it should stop. I know it bugs me too. I'll have to get, you know what, I'm just going to take that down. I'm going to redo the whole back here. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but we're going to do something different in here in the new year. In the meantime, let's get back down to business. So, 9 a.m. is the new time. That's what we're going to, and I'm really excited about my giveaways today. I don't know if any of you... I'm going to give them to somebody. It is, since I have to mail them to you, and I apologize, it's USA only. But I have some giveaways for my international viewers coming. It's going to be just for international viewers because they never get anything. But for right now, this is the new Michael Jordan, hat. Is that pretty cool? Yeah. And I can't guarantee sizes, by the way. I got a grip of these. So, and I'm giving away this one on the show. This is kind of cool. I don't do white rims because I just don't do white because I'm fat and sloppy, and this thing would just be dirty as ever. So if you like white, this is the kind you kind of keep in a Ziploc baggie till you're wearing it for that special occasion with brand new tennis shoes. I get it. I totally get it. And I got this new shirt. Look at this. Ford Fiesta gave me this new shirt. Isn't that cool? I love it. Okay, so Let's see here. Let's see what questions you got. Oh, we got Virginia here. 7 p.m. in Italy. Yeah, the motherland. All right, almost 100. At least my old country. I will go to Italy, by the way. I don't know when. I hope to do it in the next 2 years. I know my son, who still has like 5 years left of school, he wants to go to Italy for his graduation from high school. So who knows? Maybe I'll wait till then. But I am going to Italy, and I am videotaping that, and I am bringing all the footage back, and we're going to rock Italy when I get there. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with summer. You guys burning up now? All of a sudden, hello? Summer's here. Summer's over, and now the heat hits us. We haven't had any 90, 100-degree days at all, and now we've had 3 in a row. So we're burning up out here. It's funny. I'm sitting in the heat, and there's a guy at the table behind me outside on the patio, and he's like, oh, yeah, we want to get out of California. We want to go somewhere. But my wife won't go to Arizona or Las Vegas or Nevada because it's too hot. I'm like, dude, we're burning up just like Las Vegas is right now. So anyway, I wish them the best in finding their new home. Let's see. Let's go to some questions. See if you guys have any questions. See what kind of... Oh, my opinion on Syria. Yeah, I'm going to be commenting on Syria. I will talk about that at the end of my show before I leave. There's a few things about going on in America that I'm going to address. I didn't want to because it's a food show, but I want to at least express my feelings, and I promise you I won't go overboard. I'll be really good about it, but there's some things we need to talk about. So, Chicago Bears. Who? The Bears. Do they even do that anymore? Hey, Jack. Hey, Donnie. What's up, man? Hooray, I finally caught you on the live show. Welcome to the live show. Welcome, Canadians. The hats are cool. I don't know how I'm going to give them away, so I got to think real quick. I thought I was getting ready for the show, and I'm like, how am I going to give these away? So, let's do this. Let me think about it. I may just ask you some sort of trivia question, and the first person to answer it in this comment section, okay, will win. So bear with me. All right. So let's see here. Mind block. God, I really want to give these hats away too. I don't know how. If you guys have any suggestions on how to give them away, that's fine. But don't make it too hard. I don't want you guys to have to rack your brains. Let's see. Oh, let's do this. All right. Bring up my sports. Football starts next week, so I'm going to, every week I'll give you my sports picks for the week. So this is my sports picks for next Sunday. So if you want to write this down, you can write it down, or you can play this video back later. This is who I took. I did a pick 5. So I'm picking 5, 1, 2, I'm sorry, pick 4. I picked 4 teams and laid some money down legally in the state of Nevada. Really, I don't... Forget the money part. Let's just talk about the 4 picks I have. I have Packers 49er game. I have the Packers plus 4 points. I took them. We'll see how good I do. Giants Cowboys. I'm a big Cowboys fan. That's why I took the Giants plus 3 because Tony Romo needs to go. Let's see. So Giants plus 3, Packers plus 4, Eagles Redskins. I'm taking the Eagles plus 4.5, and I'm really upset with the Redskins. And RG3 is an idiot, and so is the coaching staff for allowing him to stay in the playoff game and losing that game for them because he had a busted up leg and wasn't man enough to step out and save the team and make the win happen because he has an amazing backup. I don't know who the backup is, but I'm going with the Eagles plus 4.5 points. And Texans and Chargers. I'm going Texans minus 3 points. If you don't know what I'm talking about, is if it's minus, I got to give up points off the score. And so I'm going to take the Texans, and I got to give 3 points. So there you go. Those are your picks. Let's see what happens. Let's see. 15 degrees Celsius here. So no, I'm not burning up. Huh. Well, you must be overseas because we don't do Celsius. Gosh, that sounds pretty cold. I don't know how hot. How hot is 15 degrees Celsius? We'll find out in a minute. I'll calculate that. Whoops. There we go. All right, done with football. Let's get on to food. I've got my next food review. And if you guys have been following me through the summer, Sorry. That's why I don't do live on the cooking show. All summer we've been rocking the goodie boxes and grilling up a storm, but I'm really craving to get back into cooking. I want to get back into cooking, and I need your guys' help on that. The thing that I'm going into right now is in the fall. I always go and do my football finger food. Always open to suggestions. I think I know what I'm doing, but could be swayed by one of your recipes. And then I'm going into my favorite part. In fall, I like to do stews, soups, and chilies. It's all that good old comfort food, crock pot, all that goodness. So we're going to do that. So if you have a famous family recipe, I mean, I can get recipes off the internet. You don't need to grab anything for me. But if you have a special recipe, I like recipes that are just a little bit different than the norm. So, you know, like, oh, wow, I never thought about putting butternut squash in a stew or something like that. So we're going to be doing those really good foods for fall. And I might throw in one more grilling episode. I'm not sure yet. I'm working on that. So what's up, man? Yeah, Colton saying hi. Let's see. Kirk Cousins, not amazing yet. Yeah, Kirk Cousins did a great job. Do you remember when he came in? He was really clean, really tight on his throws. Yeah, the Cowboys. I know. I won't be raving. I won't wear any Cowboy gear until Romo's gone. And he just signed another 6-year deal, so it's going to be a while. The video keeps on freezing. I don't know why. I apologize. Trinidad. How you doing, Trinidad? Love the show. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Random trivia questions about me. All right. All right, I'll give you... Here's one trivia question for one hat. It's regarding my occupation. When I got... And some of you know this. I don't even know. No, that's not good. I need a trivia question that everybody will know. All right, I'm still thinking. I don't want to give a question like 4 people know and nobody else. That's not fair. It needs to be something show related. We already talked about the 3 episodes that I cut my finger on, so that's not going to happen. Oh, I know. All right, here's one trivia. Oh, no, I got to save it for the end. I don't want you running from the show and trying to figure it out. So let me write that down. This is such a sloppy episode. Sorry. And I probably have more people than ever watching me do this. Okay, trivia is... Got it. All right, there's my first trivia question. I'll give that to you at the end. That's a good one. And then I'll think of another one. Oh, I never finished the 750-1 odds on who won. No. I put money on the Raiders to win it all, to go to the Super Bowl and win. That was the 750 odds. So I won't know till the end of the year. I've gotten really close. I picked it was 49ers were like in last place. They were horrible. And I picked them when they got the new coach from Stanford. And that went well. They went all the way to the NFC playoffs. And I lost like $1,000 on that game because had they won, I would have won. I did that with the Saints when the Saints were really bad. I always pick long shots. So this year it's the Rams and the Raiders. Those are the teams I put money on to go all the way, to win their division and then go all the way. So I have money on both spots. So if I don't win $2,000, I win $1,000 if they win the if they make it to the Super Bowl. Okay, what are the Vikings? Oh man, I don't know what's up with Christian Ponder, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Vikings. I'm not liking it. I was watching a little bit. Say my name, Mr. Little Serb. There you go. Deep fried Oreos. Interesting. Greetings from Poland. You're the best. Thank you. Burrito Wars. That would be interesting. But the problem with Burrito Wars is it's great with hamburger. I would have to open up the burrito and show you guys. And that would just be, I don't know. Burger Wars is blowing up though, isn't it? Pizza Wars and Taco Wars, they're all doing real well. And sorry all you In-N-Out fans, but it just didn't. We just give an honest opinion on the show. So you guys who are angry at us for not picking In-N-Out, and we said Burger King had better flavor, got really upset, and that video has blown up like crazy. It's more of an infamous video for us, but Joe and I promised that we give our honest opinions. It's the last thing we want to do was knock In-N-Out. We did not want In-N-Out to lose, but we had to be honest. So you may be mad at us, but at least you know that we're going to give you our honest opinion every episode. We're not going to be bought out. It's not going to happen. Okay, let me bring my notes over here. Hang on. All right, so Football Finger Foods is coming. Be looking for that on the show. How many people we have? 87 watching? Wow. Let's see if we can break 100 today. Let's talk about Jack Jr. food fights. We did a few episodes, and you guys told us that you wanted him to not know which product was which. So we deleted some other videos we did and recut them, and we did blind versions, meaning I put products on plates. He didn't know which product was which, and then he had to make his own call, and then he turned the plate over and the name of that product. It really came out great. So we have 2 food fights coming up soon. Be looking for those. And like I say, on Saturdays, I like to do Jack Jr. videos on Saturdays. I think that's a day I'm not doing anything, and that could be like Jack Jr.'s day. And once again, he's going back to school, so he ain't gonna have a lot of time to do anything. So more Jack Jr. food fights. Let's see what else here. Maximum Mexican Burger. That's anybody try that yet? That was amazing. Can you make tiramisu? I don't know if I can make tiramisu, Frank, because I've never tried it. It is Italian, and it is delicious, and it has coffee in it, so I'm all for it. Let me write that down, see if I can't figure out how to make it. That's a dish. There are dishes that scare me just by their name, but that's one I'm like, I have no idea how to make it. It makes me nervous thinking about it, but those are the kind I like to go head first into. Any more versus videos coming soon, like which chain restaurant has the best wings? We have 3 videos that we're constantly doing. Burger Wars, I just edited a new one last night. Taco Wars and Pizza Wars are always going. If you don't know about my second channel, some of you may not know, it's called Jack on the Go. It's YouTube. Let me put it up here for you. .com/Jack on the Go. Hey, let me put it up. Okay, youtube.com/Jack on the Go is where all my food, restaurant battles go on. Right now we just do pizza, burgers, and tacos because there's so many of them. We could do this to like forever. Burritos. I think my next playing. Oh, you guys keep asking for playing with your food. Playing with your food episode is where we analyze stuff. We bring it into the kitchen. We don't eat it, but we just break it apart. We tear it apart. We weigh it. We analyze it, and we look and see what we're really getting for our money. I think the next one's going to be burritos. So I'm going to go to I'll go to Taco Bell. I'll go to El Torito. I'll go to like 3 burrito places, and one of them will be a local place. I always like the locals to go up against the national chains. So we'll take a look. We're going to unfold the burrito. We're going to look at it. That's one. If you have any other Playing With Your Food episodes you'd like me to do, I think another Playing With Your Food is going to be, I kind of want to do something with TV dinners. But I think we're going to do an episode called Battle of the TV Dinners. I've talked about it for 5 years, and I've never done it. Where I would get all the TV dinners. First we do regular TV dinners where you get a whole meal. We put those against each other. We cook them all, and then we pull them out. We taste test them all, and we talk about them. I don't know if that's a Playing With Your Food. And then we do Battle of the Healthy TV Dinners, where we do lean cuisines and those kind of things, and Jenny Craig or whatever TV dinners are out there. The store is great. I walk through the store, I get great show ideas. Actually, you could do Drink Wars since you made various drinks. It'd be interesting in cooling and warming. I like pie. I'm glad you like pie. Hello, working the parking lot at church in Torrance. Oh my gosh. And are you watching me on your mobile? Nicholas, are you watching us on your phone while doing... That is so cool. All right. Let's see. How about Tebow being dropped? All right. Tebow being dropped is sad. Here's what bothers me. I'm a big Tim Tebow fan, but the problem with Tim Tebow is he went to a team, he had to make the cut, but the only time they put him on the field is with the worst players out there. Did you notice that? That totally stinks. Tim Tebow's trying to prove himself, always trying to prove himself, and And number one, nobody, gives him the chance. But number two is that he had the worst line out there. He's in the fourth quarter with like bottom of the barrel players trying to fight for a spot, and they're just. And if you watch, he threw one pass, the guy dropped the ball. Tebow fault. He goes back for another pass, and they're all over him. The line broke down. It's Tebow's fault. It was like he couldn't prove himself with bad players. And I'm not saying he's the best player. The guy needs to grow. He needs to find a place that will trust him and grow with him. Come on, look at the Jets and Mark Sanchez. Really? And that guy's had 3 years to blow it. They've given him every chance in the world. But we all know why Tim Tebow isn't getting the love and attention that he wants, and that's a whole other topic. In and Out is a Big Lebowski thing. Ha! That's great. That's totally cool. All right, let's check for more questions before I go to the next topic here. Playing with your food, fast food salads. Ooh, that's a great idea. Okay, fast food salads suck. There's very few places. There are a few, but like McDonald's salads, oh my goodness. They must be growing the lettuce in the kitchen or something. They're the only people I know that can ruin lettuce. Yeah, seriously. So, let's see here. Twinkie Recipe. I don't think I'll ever attempt a Twinkie. I don't do a lot of desserts on the show, if you guys noticed. Ironically, and here's my feelings on that. I gained my weight with starch items, with breads and potatoes and pasta. And those are the things I have to stay away from more often. I try and stay away from thick pizza, and I try and stay away from, too much bun on bread. And I need to just cut it all out is what I need to do. And so that's my love is those food products. I've never been into desserts. I don't crave donuts, ice cream, any sugary stuff. I never have. I don't know. Growing up, my mom couldn't afford to give us dessert in the restaurant or wherever. We never had dessert at home. She did buy us one dessert, though. Remember those little tiny carnation cups of ice cream, and you pull the cardboard back, and you have a wooden spoon, and you eat it out? You'd have like vanilla with maybe a swirl of chocolate. She used to give us those. Those were pretty cool. Or she would make those ice pops in the ice trays, and we'd eat those in the summertime. Those I remember, but not a big sweets fan. So doing tiramisu would be a reach. Doing a Twinkie recipe, I just think Twinkies are toxic. And I laugh every time I watch people fighting over the boxes as they come into Walmart. Like they're collector's items, even though they're back for good. So anyway, God bless Denmark. I hope you guys are doing okay out there. Finally, I made it for a show. Yay! Kino for eternity. All right. So let's see. Really open your eyes to what you're getting. Oh, I'm glad you like playing with your food. Del Taco. Yeah, I gotta go to Del Taco. I can't pass that up either. So that'll be in my playing with your food burritos episode. All right. So let's get to the next topic here. Where are we? Great suggestion, by the way. Fast food salads. That's another playing with your food. Definitely, I promise. Where are we? Oh, the Mexican Burger was so much fun having Edgar and Joe on the same set. We could barely fit in the kitchen together. But the best thing about that burger, I have to say, was the Chipotle ketchup. Some of you don't know how that was made. It's down below in the recipe, how to make it and try it out. But those burgers were amazing. And there was a little argument on what the bread was called. Was it Barrillo or Barillo or something? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Buy any bread you want. But the beauty was putting chorizo with ground beef and making patties out of them. That was amazing. And we added diced jalapenos into the meat. That was awesome. My mouth's watering. So, if you guys want to share what you're making for Labor Day, I would love to see it in the comment section. That is totally awesome. How are we doing on time? Good. I got some more time. Let's see, football finger foods I already talked about. Let's talk about upcoming episodes. The next product review I'm filming this week is the perfect pancake pan. And I've already done the perfect tortilla pan. I've already done the perfect brownie pan. And I've already done, I think there's another one. Anyway, so the next one we're doing is perfect pancake pan. I did the flipjack by organic and that failed, but everybody thinks this perfect pancake pan is the one, so we're gonna do it. Ceramic knives. I have a company, I think it's Ceramipro, and they sent me. Oh, I wish I had them. I'll show you next week. The knives, they're beautiful. A chef knife. It's a white ceramic, and then a black. Okay, there's another trivia question there. Hold on. And a black utility knife. Hold on. Oops. Putting in my notes. Okay, I have my 2 trivia questions. So we'll give those to you before I leave, and you can put it in the comment section. I did a ceramic knife once before. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. All right, so I did a ceramic. I think it was the Yoshi blade. Yeah, it was the Yoshi blade. That was it. That was fun. So that was a good video. But so I got ceramic knives coming, and I also have where is it? What's the other one I got? Oh, the arrow knife. Wow, that is like the biggest requested product review of the past 2 months. This arrow knife that this chef is doing. I will show you. Let me get a picture of it. Arrow knife. Yeah, this knife is supposed to be like, I don't know. Let's see if I can get an image for you guys real quick. Yeah, this guy, food never sticks. Food never sticks to it. So I have it. Whoops. And let me load it in. I should have had this ahead of time, sorry. I just don't have time to do all this stuff. So I just look like a bum on live internet. Where is it? Here we go. Let's see if that works. Here it is. Okay. The new arrow knife. This food never sticks because those are holes in the knife. 60% less surface area. We're gonna cut cheese with it because cheese is the number one thing that sticks to your knife. We're gonna cut a bunch of things with it. So we're gonna watch the infomercial and try to duplicate it. I didn't read great reviews on this knife. So a lot of people on Amazon said that it wasn't a great knife, but I bought it. That's right, I spent my money knowing that it probably wouldn't do well, but who knows? If it does, then and I think it's stainless steel, right? Almost every knife is. So there you go. So that's the next another product that I'm going to be reviewing. And then I'm sorry to some of you who watch my show. It's a cooking show, and sometimes there isn't cooking. And I'm going to really be pushing to get back into more recipes and more cooking episodes. If it's a non-cooking episode, I usually throw it in during the week that I don't normally put a video, kind of a bonus video. So like a Ford Fiesta might be mission might be a bonus video. So anyway, so cooking, I'm getting back to cooking, a lot more recipes, and I'm always open to suggestions, you guys. All right, let's see. Let's see there. I have a ceramic knife that I only use to cut my lettuce and herbs with because it don't bruise it too much like the other knives. Oh, that's interesting. Just use your ceramic. Do you guys have separate cutting boards, by the way? I've heard this before, that like this is for cutting like meat, and this is for cutting produce and other things other than non-meat, or where one is more sanitized than the other. It's just a big cheese knife. That was great. Greg Honeycutt is a knife fanatic, and he uses these old knives. God, why did my nose itch when I'm on the? Every time I broadcast, my nose starts itching. Yeah, Greg Honeycutt asked to see, message him, asked to see his knives. He keeps his knives sharp all the time, but he's got like some really old ones that are like he loves and won't separate from. And he's a good cook too. I just can't get him to come on the show or do any videos, but I'm working on it. I can see small vegetables getting caught up in them holes. Yeah, that might happen. I don't know. We're going to test everything, I promise. Yoshi Blade was the first one you did, and pieces kept breaking off from what I remember. Jack, are you going to cut the cheese? Yes, I will cut the cheese. Just join. What's going on? Oh, we're just talking about some product reviews, Cassie. It's whatever you want. You just ask a question. Can you try to recreate fast food foods and make them healthier? Yeah. Fast food foods are just bad. Period. I'd rather just start from scratch. So like, make a better burger. I am gonna try and do my football finger foods. I'm gonna try and make a healthy football finger food. So, and I don't know what. Maybe, maybe use some pita bread, or maybe some flatbread, or maybe no bread. Maybe I'll do a vegetable dip. I don't know yet. I'm still working on that. I want to do some more vegetarian dishes coming up, but trying to recreate fast food and make them healthier is just. I'll give you a hint. Ready? Don't deep fry it in grease. That's all. That's how you make a lot of fast food healthier. And don't batter things. They put a batter around a piece of crap food and they sell it in a box, little box. So like, like A&W has chunks of cheese. What are they called? Curds? Fried curds? Yeah. Yeah, the cheese, it's fat wrapped in breading, dipped in fat, boiling fat. And then you put it in your mouth and it's like, I can't eat that. Hey, there's a lot I eat, but that ain't it. So, Jasmine, it's a great suggestion, but I think I'm going to try and do more healthier dishes, period, from the ground up, and not, not fast food related though. But there is going to be some more healthier stuff. I need to lean that way, so like this. All right, let's see what other questions you guys got. Jack, you're a teddy bear. It's funny, that was my mom called me that because I was the youngest. I was the baby of the family. So that's very nice. Thank you. Healthy food sucks. Eat a lettuce wrapped ice cube if you want healthy. That's great. Oh, by the way, there is a Payway restaurant. I don't know if you guys have it where you live. It's owned by P.F. Chang's. They have a great lettuce wrap. It's kind of nutty. It's got some. It's got a bunch of vegetable. Anyway, you take a leaf of lettuce and you pile this mixture they have. It's really good. And then they have this amazing sauce. A little sweet. You don't put a lot, and you drizzle it, and then you hold the lettuce and you eat it. It's really good. I'll have to get a picture for you guys. But Payway's lettuce wraps are really good. What type of music did you play as a DJ? I'm also a DJ, and I have a gig in a few hours. I'm thinking of making some Strawberry Time lemonade. I used to DJ happy hours to start, and that was like 60s, 70s, and 80s. A lot of classic rock, the Eagles, the Beatles, that kind of stuff, because people weren't dancing. But at night, I used to DJ. It was an all-black nightclub. I was the only white guy there, and we had 2 rooms, and I was DJing anything. I was doing hardcore rap on like 2 turntables, wiki, all that stuff, and we had a shooting every weekend. It was a hardcore club. It was in Santa Ana. It wasn't even in LA. It's in Orange County. But we had a lot of LA guys come down, and so I just made friends with the biggest guy in the room. Every weekend he'd be there, and he'd stand near the booth, and he'd take care of me, make sure that nobody harassed me. But I was very accommodating for people too. I always played whatever music they wanted, fit in as good as possible. But I did a lot. I mixed 80s at some clubs. I did funk and rap in other clubs. Mostly it was a lot. I did a lot of electronic. I love techno. I used to do house music, trance music, acid house music. Yeah, I have a huge record collection that I'm slowly digitizing and getting into the computer. But I have songs like James Brown is Dead. He wasn't dead when the song came out, but it was a great techno song. So that was kind of music I used to play. All right, let's see here. I think we're good with the futures. Let's give you the trivia questions before I run out of time, and then I want to talk about America. The trivia questions are this. All right, ready? What was the first guest host on my show ever? The first guest I had on the Cooking with Jack show. Who was the first guest? I don't even know the answer. I have to go look myself. And second, when I broke my Yoshi blade, what was I doing when I broke the ceramic knife? So those first two people, now you're all leaving. You're all running off. Keep this running. Go open a tab and look. But just want to talk to you guys about some things that are happening here in America, and I just want your eyes to be open. Trust me, I didn't want to talk about this. I thought, it's a cooking show, but it's heavy on my heart, and I feel like some things are happening that I don't know what's going on. So I'm not going to make any statements other than facts. What I do know is this, that our emails no longer are private here in America, and no warrant is needed anymore. Our phone calls on our cell phones are no longer private. I know they're using drones and that can spy into houses and anywhere they want. They can fly wherever they want and just look and watch, and they can see from a long, long ways away. So those kind of things are making me nervous. I know that our own government has been stockpiling bullets like there's no tomorrow, like it's the end of the world or something. I mean, like 1 billion bullets, more than we've ever used in any war. That kind of bothers me. This whole it doesn't make sense, because you got our president Obama is trying to take guns out of our hands and stuff, and yet he's stockpiling ammo. I mean, that's like doing the fight on drugs, but stockpiling cocaine in your own house. The White House, get it? Anyway, so that just bothers me. Why do we need so many bullets? Why does the government need that many bullets? There's a lot of things happening in the world, and I know Israel reached out to us a while back, and we weren't really supportive, which I don't have the facts on that, so I'm not going to lean either way. But I mean, all these pieces together, first thing, our privacy's gone. If you can snoop into my emails and phone calls, I have no more privacy. And that's what this country is built on. That's number one. Number two, stockpiling weapons just makes me nervous. Number three, the Syria incident, that we may be going into Syria. We need to stay out. You know what? It's not a good move. I saw some video footage. You guys can look at my Facebook page of one of the guys that we would be supporting if we went in, and the guy looks like a psychopath. He did some things in the video that are very graphic. So anyway, so here's what I say to everybody, not just Americans, even though it's happening in our country, but everybody. Number one, keep your eyes open, okay? Don't worry, don't panic. I'm not trying to do any conspiracy stuff here, but I want you guys to be open to, if something was going down that wasn't good, we would be able to react to it as American citizens or worldwide citizens, because if any country goes down, I mean, I remember Greece had issues, and it affected the whole world. If anything stupid happens here in America, that it can affect everybody globally. Any country can affect the world. So just keep your eyes open. I don't watch the news. I hate the news. And yet, all of these items I just mentioned reached my desktop. I mean, I couldn't avoid them. I haven't watched the news in 7 years. I refuse to watch it, other than sports and entertainment and technology. So that's it. So just be safe. Pray for the country, and that we may be okay and everything's going good, and that we stay out of Syria. That's the one thing that I don't want to happen. No more war. Just let it go. Stop. I mean, from what I think I'm correct when I say England and Australia said they're not interested in this. This is not a good idea. I haven't validated that, but I mean, you gotta see the writings on the wall. England, Australia, come on, they don't want to do it. Why are we doing this again? So anyway, I pray for the Middle East. There's been so much fighting forever over there, and I have so many good friends over there, and a lot of viewers over there. So that's all I want to say. I just wish we could all just get along, and that's it. I don't want to end on that bummer note. So once again, let's hold the hats up, and there you go. So give me the answers to these questions. Keep your eyes open and make sure you know what's going on in your country, and make sure you're kind of aware, and take care of your family. And I will see you guys on the next episode. If I missed anything, I'm going to go over the comments right now and answer all your questions, okay? So if I missed anything, don't worry. I go through them all as soon as I get off the air. Enjoy football. Be looking for my football finger foods, all right? You guys take care. I love you. Bye-bye.